down by. It's always amazing how quickly they go. It's been a great class to work with. Really raised some really they put a lot of work into this. It's a lot of song, dance, a lot of energy, and in fact, at this point, I was a little short. Please turn your cell phones off. There'll be a 20-minute intermission, but we will try to keep it to 20 minutes. So we'll go farther than that. 20 minutes. Let's see. I just want to, before we start, big thanks to Father Kovac. He's been working with the sound system. He's been helping with the music. Huge godsend being here. He is the music man.
Why? People go, man. Go make people want to go, want to get one. work the town over. You go in to call on the train, and they're sitting there waiting for you with foreign feathers to ride you up city limits on a rail.
Now, how do you account for a thing like that?
And that's him. He goes around selling band instruments and uniforms and instruction books. I guarantee she gets how to play.
Well, stands to reason.
And organize them units into a band with himself as the... Now, what's wrong with that? He don't know one note from another. That's what's wrong with that. He don't know a bass drum from a pipe organ. He's a bare-faced, shuffle, two-bit thimble rigger. And I'm gonna catch up with him one of these days. And what I do? I'm gonna have to run him so quick. The territory is toughened up without an hour of finesse.
Wow, Charlie, you're pretty worked up. I sure would like to be around you to catch up to this fellow hell.
Oh, I'm not out to catch up with him in Iowa. Not on your kidney blasters. He's too smart to pull that sort of flim-flam out here. Not on these neckball Hawkeyes.
Gentlemen, you intrigue me. I think I ought to give Iowa a try.
I don't believe your thoughts are made.
I don't believe I dropped it.
Hold on.
So there I was in Madison City Hospital, and no one come to see me. You don't say. Cousin Bert never came. Aunt Bertha never came. Isn't your Aunt Bertha dead? Oh well. She wouldn't have come anyway.
Hello, ladies. How's it going, son? Nice to meet you. Ah, sir, a fine looking animal.
Horse. Yeah.
Good morning, neighbor. Now, I'm new around here. Could you kindly direct me to the center of the town?
It leads right down the middle of the street.
Excuse me, friend. Could you kindly direct me to a good hotel in this town?
You should try the Palmer House in Chicago.
No. Hello, friend. Now, I'm a stranger here. What do you do for excitement in this town?
Mind your own business. You are in Iowa.
Iowa? Well, at least now I know how you folks pronounce it. I always thought you preferred Iowa.
We did.
Well, he just said Iowa.
We say it now and then. We don't like other.
You are in Iowa.
I know. Well, you certainly know how to make a body feel at home.
Oh, there's nothing halfway about the Iowa way to treat you and we treat you which we may not do at all. There's an Iowa mind, a special chip on the shoulder, attitude we've never been without when we recall. We can be cold as a falling thermometer in December, and you ask about our weather in July, and we're so doggone stubborn we can stand touching noses for a week at a time and never see eye to eye. But what the heck? You're welcome. Join us at the picnic. You can have your fill of all the food you bring yourself. You really ought to give Iowa a try. What into our country? It is. If you want to go back to your chores all day. We can be cold as a falling thermometer in December. If you ask about our weather in July,
Oh no, what? Some people's kids. Are you Mr. Squires? Yes, I'm interested in hiring a rig for Sunday, if you can accommodate me.
Then you ought to find the man responsible for hiring rigs.
Riggs?
There ain't anyone here by that name.
Marcellus Washburn!
Gregory! Of all the people to run the Iowa. Gregory!
Shh! Hill's the name of this trip? Professor Harold Hill.
Say, why didn't you tell me you were coming?
I didn't know I was coming myself. Besides, I didn't expect to find a slicker like you out here in the hailstone and sarsaparilla belt.
This is where I work.
You mean you live here?
Yeah, I like it too. I mean, it's not Brooklyn, New York. It's not the
Mars, this isn't even Dubuque! Hey, are you hiding out or what?
Nah, just not as high on my feet as I used to be when I was selling for you, Gregory. You know, your business has not a lot of close shaves. You know, I got a nice job now. I got a nice girl too. That's no top of mine. That's the why she needs. Wow.
Good Lord. So you've gone legitimate, huh? I always knew you'd come to no good.
Say, what are you selling now?
Well, I was selling steam automobiles.
Well, what happened?
Somebody actually invented one.
No.
Yeah. So now I'm back at the old stand.
Not boys' bands. There ain't no call for boys' bands in this town. Anything that these Iowa folks don't already have, they do without.
They got music?
Well, there's a gramophone down at the barber shop, and a stuck-up librarian gives piano.
Gives piano.
Yeah, maiden lady. She'll expose you, or you get that bag unpacked.
Now, Mars, you know that maiden lady librarians who give piano are a specialty of mine. You just point her out to me the minute you see her, and I'll breathe on the glasses.
Uh-oh, there she blows.
But I won't like it.
That's not the librarian. That's you lay it in the cake machine. That's the real librarian. Let's go.
Yeah.
Good morning, Mrs. Smith.
Don't change the subject.
Something the matter.
The same thing is the matter, as is always the matter. Here, look. Is this the sort of book you give my daughter to read? This ruby hat of Kai-ai-ai? I am appalled.
I did recommend it. It's beautiful Persian poetry.
It's dirty Persian poetry. People lying in the woods eating sandwiches. People drinking gin directly out of jugs. No daughter of mine.
Mrs. Shin, the Rubaiyat of Omar Khayyam is a classic.
It's a smutty book, just like most of the others you keep in there, I dare say.
Wouldn't you rather your daughter read a classic than Eleanor Glynn?
What Eleanor Glynn reads is her mother's problem. Just you keep your dirty books from my daughter.
Mars, you sure picked yourself a town.
Say, Why don't you let me take you over to the hotel?
No, I'm not sure I'm gonna stay yet. I've got to figure out a way to get into some of these Iowa boodle bags.
Greg, it won't be easy.
You already know the pitch. What can I use? What's new around here?
Huh. Well, the other day, a farmer from the other end of town bought a net and 3 yolks in it. It was in the paper.
Oh, that's exciting, yeah. What do you talk about?
Well, this is the weather, of course, when it's in season.
Now, Mars, I'm gonna need some ideas if I'm gonna get your town out of the serious trouble that it's in.
River City ain't in any trouble.
We're gonna create some. We must create a serious need in your town for a boys' band. Why do people keep rubbering over to the billiard parlor for?
Oh, they just got a new pool table.
Must have seen a pool table before.
No, just billiards.
That'll do it. Now you just sit here and remember, if you see that librarian. Are you Mr. Dunlop? Well, either you're closing your eyes to a situation you do not wish to acknowledge, or you are unaware of the caliber of disaster indicated by the presence of a pool table in your community. Well, you're in trouble, my friend. Right here, I said trouble right here in River City. Why, sure, I'm a dearly place, certainly mighty proud to say, I'm always mighty proud to say it. Consider that the hours I spend with you in my hand are golden. I'm living horse scent and a pool head and a keen eye. Did you ever think of trying to find an ironclad meaning for yourself from a 3-rail billiard shot? But just as I say, it takes judgment, brains, and maturity to score in a ball flying game, I say that any boo can take and shove a ball in a pocket, and I call that slot. The first big step on the road to the depths of dead for a day. I say first, medicinal wine from a teaspoon, then beer from a bottle, and the next thing you know, your son is playing for money in a pinch-back suit. And listen to something out-of-town jazz with you to tell about horse race gambling. That's a wholesome trot race, no, but a race where they set down right on the horse. Like to see some stuck-up jockey boy setting on a damn patch, make your blood boil, well, I should say. Now, folks, let me tell you what I mean. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pockets on the table. Pockets that mark the difference between a gentleman and a bum with a capital B that rhymes with P and that stands for pool. And all week long, your River City youth will be frittering away. I say, your young men will be frittering. Frittering away from their noontime, supper time, chore time too. With the ball in the pocket, never mind getting dandelions folder, the string your fast from a beefsteak pound. Never mind pumping any water till your parents are caught with the sister's eggs on a Saturday night, and that's trouble. Yes, you got lots and lots of trouble. I'm talking about the kids in the knickerbocker, short-tail, young ones, peeking in that pool hall window after school. You got trouble. Folks, right here in River City. In the capital T and that rhymes with P and that stands for pool. Now I know all you folks are the right kind of parents. I'm gonna be perfectly frank. Would you like to know what kind of conversation goes on while they're roping around that hall? Trying to cue it, trying to tailor made like cigarette beans. Bragging all about how they're gonna cover up a telltale weapon sentence one fine night. They leave the pool hall, head for the dance at the artery, libertine men, and scarlet women, and ragtime. Sing this music, they'll grab your son and your daughter in the arms of a jungle animal instinct. Mass hysteria! The idle frame is the devil's playground. Trouble! Oh, yes, trouble! Right here in the city. Right here in the city. The capital T that rhymes with P that stands for pool. That stands for pool. We surely got trouble. We surely got trouble. Right here in River City. Right here. We gotta figure out a way to give young ones a moral after school.
Our children gonna have trouble.
Mothers of River City, heed that warning before it's too late. Watch for the telltale signs of corruption. The minute your son leaves the house, does he rebuckle his knickerbockers below the knee? Is there a nicotine stain on his index finger? Is there a dime novel hidden in the corn crib? Are certain words creeping into his conversation? Words like swell. Words like, oh no. And so right here in River City. Right here in River City. With a capital T and that rhymes with P and that stands for pool. That stands for pool. We surely got trouble. We surely got trouble. Right here in River City. Right here. Remember the men, Plymouth Rock in the Golden Rule.
Our children gonna have trouble.
Oh, I got trouble. We're here with trouble. Right here with the 15 numbered balls of the devil's school.
Devil's school.
A man with a suitcase followed me home. Oh, who? I never saw him before. What did he say? Anything? He tried. Did you say anything? Of course not, Mama. Now don't dawdle, Amaryllis. So Dolores, keep me a little slower and please keep the fingers curved as nice and high as you possibly can. Don't get faster, dear.
If you don't mind my saying so, it wouldn't have hurt you to have found out what the gentleman wanted.
I know what the gentleman wanted.
What, dear?
You'll find it in Balzac.
Well, excuse me for living, but I never read it.
Neither has anyone else in this town.
There I go again with that same old comment about the low mentality of River City people and taking it all too much to heart.
Now, Mama, as long as the Madison Public Library was entrusted to me for the purpose of improving River City's cultural level, I can't help my concern that the ladies of River City keep ignoring all my counsel and advice.
But darling, when a woman has a husband that you've got none, why should she take advice from you? Even if you can't compose like Shakespeare and all the other high little degrees.
Now, Mama, if you don't mind my saying so, you have a bad habit of changing every subject.
Subject, I was talking about a stranger.
What stranger?
With a suitcase, maybe a very last chance.
Mama, do you think that I allow common fashion? Now, really, Mama, I have my standards where men are concerned, and I have no intention.
I know all about your standards, and if you don't mind my saying so, there's not a man alive who can hope to measure up to the blend of Paul Bunyan, St. Pat, and Noah Webster, you can go and for yourself, and your Irish recommendation, your Irish governess, and your library full of books.
If that isn't the best I've ever heard.
Thank you. Can I have a drink now?
May I have a drink now?
May I have a drink?
Yes, you may.
Hello, Winthrop.
It's after dark, dear.
I'm having a party on Saturday. You can come. It's going to be a very nice party, and I'm especially liking you to come.
Well, Winthrop, Amaryllis asked you to a party. Are you going, aren't you?
No.
No, what?
No. Thank you.
Now you know the little girl's name.
I bet she won't say it.
No, thank you. Who, Winthrop?
No, thank you. Amaryllis. Amaryllis! He's crying!
You didn't even see her little dear sister.
He hates to say Amaryllis because of the list. He's ashamed.
We know all about his list, Amaryllis.
But why should he get so mad at people just because of this?
Well, that's just part of it.
Then what's the rest of it?
Never mind, dear. It's just that he never talks very much.
Not even to you or your mother?
No. But we have to be very patient and understanding.
I'm patient. I even say goodnight to him on the evening star every night. Good night, my Winthrop. Good night. Sleep tight. But he never says anything to me.
Oh, darling, don't cry. You'll have lots of time for sweethearts. If not Winthrop, there'll be someone else.
Never! If not Winthrop, I'll be an old maid like you. Can I play my cross? May I play my cross-hand piece?
Yes, you may.
Will present a spectacle my way.
Mrs. Shin, where we go? No thanks to a certain young ruffian who has a disgrace to our community. 407 years ago, our folk. The Pains fireworks spectacle. The last days of Pompeii will take place at 9:30, provided it isn't raining. It will be over in the Madison Picnic Park across the meadow from the pestle.
What's all this talk about rain? Didn't the Gazette predict fair?
It sure did. That's why we all prepared for a storm.
Hey, my paper's accurate most of the time, and you know it's
I
pretty
wouldn't
clear.
last long in the banking business if I were accurate.
And neither would I.
I'll just go get it. I'll sort it here.
Yep. Number 8's late again as usual.
No, she's early.
What are you talking about? She's late, all right?
She's right on time. You need to fix that watch. I don't know.
Will you members of the school board stop bickering in public? Never mind. 407 years.
Pool table in town.
Just a minute here.
Pool table, isn't it?
Will you allow me to get along with the exercise?
We don't want any more exercises until we get this pool table thing settled.
Resist sin and corruption. Resist sin and corruption. Let's smite the devil and keep our young boys pure. Please, folks. May I have your attention? Your attention, please. I can solve your troubles, friends, with a wave of my hand, this very hand. Please observe me if you will. I'm Professor Harold Hill, and I'm here to organize a Rarity Boys Band! But at the top, oh, think my friends of the end of the table ever hope to compete with the gold trombone. Da, 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 da. Remember, my friends, what a handful of trumpet players did to the famous fabled walls of Jericho. Oh, beer parlor walls come up and down. Oh, a band will do it, my friends. Oh, yes, I said a boys band. Do you hear me? I said River City's gotta have a boys band, and I mean she needs it today. But if Professor Hill is on hand, River City's gonna have her boys band. As sure as the Lord made little green apples. And that band's gonna be in uniform. Johnny, Willie, Teddy, Fred. And you'll see the glimmer of crashing cymbals. And you'll hear the thunder of rolling drums. And the shimmer of trumpets. Tam-ta-da! And you'll feel something akin to the electric thrill I once enjoyed when Gilmore, Liberati, Pat Conway, W.C. Handy, and John Philip Sousa all came to town on the very same historic day. 76 trombones led the big parade with 110 cornets right at hand. They were followed by rows and rows of fighters, virtuosos, the crew of every famous band. 76 trombones caught the morning sun with 110 cornets right behind. There were more than 1,000 reeds springing up like wheat. There were horns of every shape and kind. There were copper-bottomed tin plane old spittoons, thundering, thundering all along the way. Double-belled euphoniums and big bassoons, each bassoon having his big birthday. There were 50 now and cannon in the battery, thundering, thundering louder than clarinets of every size and trumpeters who improvise a full octave higher than the sky.
Hark, 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 all the music begins to work, then the
I hear them trombones.
Nice little peck horns that really
Well, I'll bet you Estoril doesn't have anything like it.
Or even Des Moines.
I'll say my ears, he's ready to city town west of Chicago.
Yeah.
What band? Honestly, a bunch of grown men. Along comes a fly-by-night salesman, and you're all taken in.
She's right. And the doggone spellbinder. I haven't seen Iowa people get so excited since they Frank Dodson and Franklin Lewis lay on the mat for 3 hours without moving bus.
Wow.
No! And this calls for emergency action. I want that man's credentials. And I want him as fast as heck. I get that hookup. He almost blew up his shin.
Much obliged, Professor. I gotta make an example of this one.
Great Hawk!
He's a ringleader. Whatever he does, the game does.
Great Hawk, let's go!
You wild kid, you? Hanging around my youngest girl?
Why?
Others from on the Lithuanian side of town. You wild kid, yeah?
What did I do?
Taking out my youngest girl last Sunday on Main Street. That's what you were doing.
I wasn't.
Now don't you contradict me.
He's just walking together. Great Hawk!
I know what you were doing. I don't need a senior. Now you better stay away from her or you'll hear from me to who laid the way. Hill, I'll talk to you about this band thing Monday morning right here at the City Hall. 10 o'clock sharp.
I'll be there. Now, Constable, I'll take care of the boy.
Oh, you don't know this one, Professor. He's hooked. Probably has the game waiting right around the corner.
Oh, I'll be there. Now, Tommy, I want to talk to you about the band.
Gee, Professor, that's for the little kids.
No, I don't want to talk to you about being in the band. Now, you're mechanically minded, aren't you? Have you ever done anything with perpetual motion?
Yeah, I nearly had it a couple of times.
Well, then you're my man. Now, do you realize that no one has ever invented a music holder for a marching piccolo player? There's nowhere to hang the music.
I wonder where I can get some wire from.
You could look in your cellar, where people usually keep their wire.
Right.
Hey, Tommy!
Yes, sir.
Now, Constable, I'll show you how to break up a gang. Tommy, come here. Now, young lady, sorry, what's your name?
I didn't know you were second to me.
Neither did I. Now, Zanita, do you know Tommy Giles?
Well,
Tommy, escort the young lady home.
only exception, I'm not going home. I have to go to the library. Yeah.
Well then, Tommy, escort the young lady home by way of the library, by way of the candy kitchen.
Yes, sir. Do I have to?
Oh, you have to.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I love that.
All the day's work.
You're a bright young fellow, Professor. But you made a couple of mistakes.
Oh.
You see, the mayor owns that billiard parlor and pool table.
I see. And what was my other mistake?
That was Anita, the mayor's youngest girl.
Good evening, lady.
Well, there he is. Just a minute, Professor.
Sorry, Professor, we're the school board and we need your credentials.
Academic certificates.
Nothing of the kind.
We need letters and papers.
And they can put up a bomb.
Yeah.
Wait, what is this I'm hearing? You, sir, say ice cream.
Ice cream. But I don't sing it after.
Then talk. Down here. Ice cream. Talk slow. Ice cream. See, singing is nothing but sustained property. Gentlemen, without the other three.
Oh, Professor, you're wrong. They've hated each other for 15 years.
Ice cream, ice cream, ice cream.
How can there be
Any sense here? Where is the good and goodbye and goodbye? Your apprehensions confuse me. Puzzle and mystified, tell me what can be fair in farewell, dear. While one single star shines above, how can there be any sense here? Aren't we sincerely in love? Oh, yeah, love.
You go ahead, Mama. I'll be there in a minute.
Your apprehensions confuse me, dear. You don't happen to live alone or anything.
No.
I have some wonderful caramels over at the hotel.
Mr. Hill.
Please, Professor Hill.
Professor? Of what? At what college do they give a degree for accosting women like a Saturday night rowdy at a public dance hall?
Well, I wouldn't know anything about that myself, being a conservatory man. Gary Conservatory, gold medal class of '05.
Even should that happen to be true, Mr. Hill, does that give you the right to follow me around wherever I go? I am not as easily mesmerized or hoodwinked as some of the people in this town, and I only think it fair to tell you that I have a full shelf of reference books in there, which may very well give me some interesting information about you. I, for one, am not impressed, Mr. Hill, by your credentials, which I have not seen, nor by your manners, which I have.
It's a golden key, as it were. Your key into the magical world of music.
Well, my family's never been much of what you call musical.
Oh, madam, that you do not know. All it takes is imagination and the proper instruction. Now, young man, repeat after me. I love music, mommy. And now you, young man. Me too, mommy. Oh, madam, it's amazing. Two members of the same family with absolutely perfect pitch. sign here. Your children are born artists.
Hey, what's up, Gregory?
Stop calling me Gregory. I'm Bill.
Well, how's it working out between you and that music teacher?
Oh, it could be going better. I've had her eaten out of my hand since first I tipped my hat.
You have?
Oh, I'm in rare form these days, son. You just watch me for the next 4 weeks.
Oh, 4 weeks? 4 weeks. It used to only take 10 days for the instruments to arrive.
Oh, it still does. It takes 4 weeks for the uniforms.
You got uniforms?
And instruction books. I figured, why should you warm up if you're not gonna pitch?
You don't know one note of music and you expect to pass yourself off as a music professor.
Mars.
4 weeks.
I've come up with a revolutionary new system called the Think System. You don't bother with notes. My boy, someday reading music will be absolutely obsolete.
Well, I hope so. I hope it's soon. Because in 4 weeks, these people are gonna want to hear some music.
Yeah, they'll want to hear music until the uniforms arrive. Because when that happens, they forget everything else. Now they long enough for me to collect and leave. Oh, this is a refined operation, son. And I've got it timed down the last wave of the brakeman's hand on the last train out of town.
Wow.
Now, if you'll excuse me, it sounds like I have some customers. Oh, Mr. Washington, have some fun. A lot of customers. Good evening, ladies!
Oh, yes, indeed. Oh, I could not say. Oh, no, I could not say. I could not say at this time. My husband will wish to investigate, I'm sure. Naturally, I'm reticent. Oh, yes, I'm reticent.
Oh, I understand, Mrs. Shin. But did you know part of my music plans include dance? Oh, Mrs. Shin, do that again.
Do what? What did I do?
Your foot, the way you raised it just now.
Oh. Well, I have a bunion there that bothers me.
Oh, what beauty!
Oh, this is it.
What form! What movements!
Oh, Mr. Hill.
Mrs. Shin, you must accept the exhilarationship for the ladies' chairmanship of the dance. Mustn't she, ladies? Mustn't she? Say yes, Mrs. Shin. Will you say yes?
Oh, well, well, that is I. Well, maybe. Oh, dancing. Wow.
Can you accept?
Oh, yes, indeed. And I was like,
That is lovely, Mrs. Shin, lovely. Now, that young lady who teaches piano, Marian Peru, I believe. I mean, she is the librarian.
Chip, chip, chip.
Liza Madison.
Miser Madison?
Oh, yes.
Madison Picnic Park? Madison Hospital? Madison Gymnasium? Madison Elementary School? That Miser Madison?
Precisely.
Who do you think he was anyway?
Oh, the show-off, I should say. Gave the town the library, too, didn't he?
That's just it. When he died, he left the library building to the city. But he left all the books to her. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. That woman made brave and ugly little popular. Chip, chip, chip. Adventure, I will tell her. Boys will come and chip, chip, chip. Just melt it down. She loves to see that it's still here. Watch. Chip, 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 chip. He left Revolution, the library building, but he left all the books to her. Chaucer. Bailey.
It's all right. I know everything, and it doesn't make any difference.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Mr. Madison, oh, you were probably very young. Anyone can make a mistake.
What?
No apologies, no explanations. You see, I'll only be in town a short while.
Will you please make your selection and leave?
I have
Well, what would you like to take out?
the library.
Quiet. Please.
You're not listening, Marian. Marian. You know, I do have some of these marbles. 6 Steelies, 8 Aggies, a dozen Peewees, and 1 big glassy with an American flag in the middle. I think I'll drop it.
No!
Shh! Madam Librarian. What can I do, my dear, to make it clear? I love you madly, madly, Madam Librarian. Marian, heaven help us if the library caught on fire and the volunteer hose brigade had to whisper the news to Marian. Madam Librarian. What can I do, my dear, to make it clear? I need you badly, badly, Madam Librarian. Marian, if I stumble and I bust my what you call I can lie on the floor unnoticed till my body had turned to Marian. tell you, I love you madly, madly, madam librarian. Marian is a long lost cause I can never win. But it's that word accepts that's unforgivable sin. When you're talking aloud and then you librarians, such as Marian. She's gotten a lot better at this game, huh? So that's the game you want to play, huh? Hardball. Well, then welcome to the big leagues, baby. All right, guys, come on.
Just a minute here. Are you soliciting? Have you got the license?
Mr. Mayor, I collect doorbells, and this particular specimen has an unusual tone quality.
Flattery will not avail you. Soliciting is statutory in this county. Malfeasance without permit. Why haven't you been down to the city hall with your references?
Why, Mr. Mayor, I must have just missed you. Why, Mr.
None of your alibis, Jones!
Mr. Mayor, would you look at that? It's amazing.
What? What?
The spread of the little finger. It's hereditary.
It is?
It is.
What does that mean?
It means that the little finger on your son's hand is perfectly situated to operate the spit valve of a B-flat flugelhorn. Is that good? Is that good? It means that America has finally produced an artist capable of flugling the mid-waltz in 50 seconds.
How can I get me one of those horns?
Mr. Mayor, if you would kindly sign just right here.
Oh, yes, sir.
Of course, that'll be $17 import fee.
Yes, just to think that I could have missed the whole thing. My son could have. I haven't got any son. Why, you unstripeless, fluminate canary? I want your papers in my hand this afternoon, and I couldn't make myself clear than a twinkle on his day off.
George! Oh, George, what is going on?
I never had any son.
I never said you did.
What do you know?
Well, I certainly would know whether I gave you a son.
I'm not talking to you.
Well then, who are you talking to?
Him. Oh, never mind.
Nita, call Dr. Pine for your father. He's having one of his episodes again.
Now, Mrs. Peru, you must understand that only 1 in 78 adults has a ganglion that reaches the ligatory clear down to the apex. And this automatically turns the entire face into an amazing armature.
Well, I never had a sick day in me life, Doctor.
Professor.
Oh, Professor, what should I do about it?
Now, Mrs. Peru, you misunderstand. I'm trying to tell you that you have all the facial characteristics of a cornet virtuoso. And if your son has the same firm chin and those amazing cheek muscles, by George! Not, of course, that he could ever be really great, you understand.
Oh, is that so? And in the name of St. Bridget, why not?
Well, all the really great cornet players were Irish. O. Clark, O. Mendes, O. Shaq Hennessy, O. Smith.
But Professor, we are Irish.
No. No, really? Why, Mrs. Prue, that's amazing. Your son was born to play the cornet. If you just sign here, madam, he's going to be an artist. And that'd be $7 earnest money. Nothing more due until the first installment, payable at the opening of band practice. Thank you. And I will need your boy's measurements for his band uniform.
His uniform?
Oh, yes. Why, hello there, son. Why, certainly. His uniform. How we go. And there'll be not a penny due for that uniform for 4 weeks, which gives you 4 weeks to anticipate, to enjoy, to imagine at no cost whatsoever. Never let the demands of tomorrow interfere with the joys and the excitements of today.
Would it have
Would it have an itch? No. Would it have a leg? No. Would it have a stripe? Why, certainly, my boy, a big red stripe running right down each leg. Now, what do you think about that?
You'll have to excuse Winthrop, Professor. We can't get him to say 3 words a day, not even to us. And if you can get him to play in that band of yours, you'll have St. Michael go away with you. But if anyone can do it, I'll bet you can.
Thank you, Mrs. Brew.
The gift of the Blarney about you, and there's no mistaking about that. Where are you from, me boy?
Gary, Indiana.
Oh, Gary, Indiana. Where did you say now?
Gary, Indiana. In fact, Gary Conservatory was my alma mater.
Why,
as the Shakespeare would say, trips along softly on the tongue this way. Gary, Indiana, Gary, Indiana, Gary, Indiana, let me say it once again. Gary, Indiana, Gary, Indiana, Gary, Indiana, that's the town that we went. If you'd like to have a local explanation how I happened on this elegant syncopation, I will say without a moment of hesitation, there's just one place that will light my face. Gary, Indiana, Gary, Indiana, not Louisiana, Paris, friends, New York, or Rome. But Gary, Indiana, Gary, Indiana, Gary, Indiana, my home sweet home. If you'd like to have a logical explanation how I happened on this elegant syncopation, I will say without a moment of hesitation, there's just one place that will light my face. Gary, Indiana, Gary, Indiana, not Louisiana, Paris, France, New York, or Rome. But Gary, Indiana, Gary, Indiana, my own sweet home. Why, hello, Miss Marian.
Hello, Mr. Hill.
Peru, I thought that name sounded familiar. You know, I've been trying to see you since the other night.
He wants to put Winthrop in the band. We're not interested, Mama. But Marian, the boy might have his father's musical gifts. He does have my gangling, you know.
Your husband is musical? Well, I sure would like to meet him. I'm sure that
Do you always burst into people's homes, prying into personal affairs? We're not interested. Marian!
Well, it sounds like there's one for and one against. Why not let the boy's father decide?
The boy's father is dead. Anything else?
I'm sorry. But that's all the more reason why he should have something like this.
My brother is an unhappy child who can't understand why his father was taken away. Would you care to explain it to him? He's been brooding about it for 2 years. And as for your musical tricks, why don't you go into business with some nice carnival man who sells gold-painted watches and glass diamond rings?
Well, musical tricks? You know, Mrs. Peru, I think she likes the idea. Oh, a bit cautious perhaps, but I admire that in a woman. Now, you just keep me alive, and I'll be back later in the week.
I do hope you'll excuse Marian, Professor. She's not really...
Please. I'm sure that at heart, she's as lovely as yourself. Good day, Mr. Peru.
Oh dear. What to do now? Has he gone?
Yes. They hope not forever. Darling, don't you ever think about your future?
Now, Mama, a girl's future doesn't depend upon encouraging every fast-talking, self-centered, woman-chasing traveling man who comes to town. And the fact that he claims his commodity is music does not, in this particular case, impress me.
All right, darling, all right. Only it's a well-known principle that if you put the flint in one drawer and the steel in another, you'll never strike much of a fire.
Now, Mama,
A fine-looking man, uneducated, Gary, Indiana Conservatory, class of 05.
we'll see about that. Winthrop! Winthrop, come out here! I know you're in there. Oh, Winthrop, please go to the library and ask Miss Grubb for the book I set aside. It's Indiana Educational It's a large brown book with black corners.
Oh, I have to.
You won't have to talk to anyone. Here, I've written it all down. Thank you, dear.
Now, what are you up to? Why are you reading books at this hour?
I have a feeling the Indiana Journal may help me poke some large holes in the professor's claims.
All right, darling, I give up. At your age, don't mind me asking, what are you waiting for?
Well, I'm not waiting for Ed Reiner, who backs me into the ancient history section every time he comes into the library.
He does. No, I couldn't say it's a catch for any girl.
Or Wally Damage, with his silly buggy, who honks his horn every time he sees me.
Well, if you're
musical number, a marching piccolo player.
Tommy, it's Papa.
Is that the first thing I said or not?
Yes, George.
Yes, the very first thing I said, morning of July 4th, 1912. And now look, my wife is off dancing at any and all hours instead of in the home.
But George,
The school board is singing up street and down alley instead to tend to city matters. My youngest girl is up fooling around with some wild kid, and my business has fallen out so far I can't even find the balance sheet. Why?
looks like things will get any better, George.
No, I would do. If they would do something, maybe we could actually have a city.
Mayor Shin, I've just found something very interesting in this book about Professor Hill's alma mater.
Who?
His university.
Oh, I know all about that. In fact, that's all I can ever get out of the man. Gary Conservatory class is no fun.
Yes, but if you'll just take time to read a little bit about that conservatory, I don't think you'll have to look further. It's on page...
Wells Fargo wagon? A likely story at this hour of the day? Nonsense. The Wells Fargo wagon. The band instruments. The band instruments!
But Mayor Shin!
Later.
Oh, the Wells Fargo wagon is a coming down the street. Oh, please let it be for me. Oh, the Wells Fargo wagon is a coming down the street. I wish I knew what it could be.
I got a box of maple sugar on my birthday. And once I got some oranges from Grandma. Montgomery works in the backup and the cross-cut song.
Oh, the Wells Fargo wagon is a coming down the street. Oh, three days of price on COD.
It could be or dishes.
Or it could be.
Yes, it could be. Yes, you're right. It surely could be. Something very, very special now. Oh, the Wells Fargo wagon is a coming down the street. Oh, don't let it pass my door. Oh, the Wells Fargo wagon is a coming down the street. I wish I knew this one before.
I got some salmon from Seattle last September.
Yeah, I hope I get my bacon from Redmond.
That's the Titanic for the Bournemouth West.
My poor neck! Gee, thanks, Professor! Sister, isn't this the most fucking solid gold thing I've ever saw? I never thought I'd see anything so fucking on a solid gold thing. Oh,
Stay off the streets, get acquainted with your instruments, and think the minuet. La-di-da.
shit!
La-di-da. More practice. La-di-da. 65 more times. La-di-da-di-da-di-da-di-da. La-di-da.
Round one for you, Mr. Hill. But I gotta hear some darn good tooting out of the horns here in pretty short order. Or I'll see you over at the grand jury in counties. Now, listen here. About that.
Oh, George, hurry along. Temple's future.
You watch your phraseology. Go home if you want to. I've got to get something from the librarian. Now, what can you?
Miss Marian, the ladies' dance committee meets Tuesday nights at the high school, if you'd like to join. Good day.
Really, girls? Get up, ladies. Get the Now, let's start with posture exercise. Oh, yes. Oh, splendid. Yes. Now, turn. Remember, keep the body. Oh, yes. Oh, wonderful. Now, let's try our Grecian urns. 2 Grecian urns. Oh, yes, this is it. Oh, splendid, ladies, splendid. And now, the fountain. Yes. Get them up there, ladies. Ready? Trickle, 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 trickle. Oh, yes. Oh, it's very clever. Oh, ladies, I believe our nose start at display. He's the highlight of the ice cream social. Now, gentlemen, if you're ready. All right, ladies. Remember, always keep your face to the audience. Mr. Dunlop?
It's you in the sunrise, it's you in my car, it's you all the way into town.
It's your sweet melody that sets me on.
And it's your got to go, dear, that has me down. It's you on my pillow, in all of my dreams, till once more the morning breaks through. What words could be said, or truer, or plainer?
Now remember, men, as soon as you're ready, thank you. If you want to play the minuet routine, you have to think the minuet routine. Now, we shall begin over and over and over again. All together. Experimentation and trial, that is the way. Son, I'm going to tell you something that the great Giuseppe Creatore told me under like circumstances. Professor Hill, he said, this instrument is yours. Cherish it. Keep it safe. Don't let anyone touch it, not even me. Not even you until you feel that you're ready. That's what I thought. Now, if we're ready, all together, over and over. La-di-da-di-da-di-da. La-di-da. 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 Over and over. Tommy. Take over the practice another 600 times at least. Ready? Go.
Yeah, what is it, Tommy?
Can you show us that new step that Professor Hill came up with?
Yeah, let me, Come on, don't make me do that to the poor little chicken again. Yeah, alright. Here it goes.
Let's get his fingers red. Let's get the table set.
salesman. You know what I see written all over you? State penitentiary. Now get out! Get out, you wild kid!
Papa, please! It's the captains like you! Nothing blood and like the place! Be dead!
You watch your phraseology, young woman! Go home! Taking up with some wild kids in the wrong side of town?
Mayor Shin, if I could just make you understand.
Well, you can't. And by the way, thanks for the bug you out. I read that book you gave me from cover to cover and didn't find a thing.
Now, Mr. Mayor, if I could please, I would like to tell you just one thing. That boy is in my confidence. He has the confidence of every boy in this town. You'll be standing in line waiting to shake his hand by the time we have our first concert.
And by that time, my fine feathered young, Eater, Casey on Oliver. I want that man's credentials, and I want them tonight. He's slipperier than the Mississippi sturgeon. Get his papers or get him in jail. I couldn't make myself clearer than a button up in the well water.
Professor Hill, I think that Mayor Shin behaved abominably, and I think it's wonderful you're sticking up for Tommy the way you did.
It was nothing.
Oh, yes, it was.
Well, a man can't go back on his principles merely because a little personal risk is involved. What does the poet say? The coward dies 1,000 deaths. The brave man, only 500.
Something like that.
And the mayor was unfortunately already sore about the billiard club business. Now, I suppose a recommendation from a musical authority like yourself would help, but I would never dream of asking you to do a thing like that.
What, Professor Hill?
You would?
Well, I'd be glad to. But I just wanted to talk to you about Winthrop's cornet.
Oh, a beautiful instrument. Hand-hammered brass, mother of pearl.
Yes, I'm sure it's fine, but you see, he never touches it. Oh, the first week or so, he made a few, blasts, and he sings the minuet almost constantly. But now he never touches the cornet. He said that you said that it was unnecessary.
Now you misunderstand, Miss Marian.
He tells me something about, a think system. Yes, he says that if he thinks the minuet in G, he won't have to bother with the notes.
Well, it's still in the experimental stages, and I suppose to a seasoned professional like yourself, it would seem ludicrous.
Oh, now you mustn't say that.
I mustn't.
Oh, no. Oh, why, throughout history, the true originator is always laughed at. I hope you don't class me with those small minds who ridicule.
Like Galileo.
Yes, and his conception of the heavens. Or Columbus.
And his conception of the egg, globe.
The one thing that one must always remember, no matter who one is or what one is working for, one can do anything if one puts one's mind to it.
Miss Marian, if one could only tell you how much you've done for one, I would deem it a great pleasure to talk to you again.
Well, all I said was...
Might one call upon one some evening?
Any night this week.
evening, gentlemen.
Just a minute, Professor.
I'm sorry, Professor, but we have our orders.
We've just been deputized.
Yes, well, congratulations. But you know, every time I try to get you those references and credentials, you always seem to try to change the subject somehow. It seems like a conspiracy. But I have just what you need over at that hotel. It'll only take me a moment.
The tap. I'm sorry, but we'll have to go with you.
Oh, that's fine. Let's see if I can't find my room key. Goodness. What is it? A testimonial from Big Mama Torkelson, the only female bassoonist to ever play on the Red Pass circuit. You know, that was only her stage name. She's from Molina. Her real name was Lyda Rose Quackenbush.
Can I see that?
Ah, that's not a name you're likely to forget. Lyda Rose. Same as the old song. Lyda Rose, I'm home again, Rose. To get the sun back in the sky. Like Rose, I'm home again, Rose, about 1,000 kisses shy. Ding dong ding, I can hear the chapel bell chime. Ding dong ding, at the least suggestion, I'll log the question. Lyda Rose, I'm home again, Rose, without a sweetheart to my hand. Lyda Rose, now everyone knows that I'm hoping you're the same.
combination pocket and toolkit with a solid side hinge and 6 sturdy steel blades.
Goodbye to the tours.
One steel plate, one deceitful plate, one small pin plate with a fine combination and a screwdriver.
We're talking about a lot of weapons.
It was a present for Mr. Hill.
Professor Hill gave you that?
He said that if he's gonna be sticking around in the city, I'm gonna have to learn how to whistle and spit. I got the spitting down pretty good.
Winthrop, what do you and Harold find to talk about?
Oh, lots of stuff. Sometimes we talk about business, and sometimes we just plain talk. He talks about his hometown, Gary, Indiana, and says maybe he'll take me there someday.
Well, isn't that nice?
And he's talking a song with hardly any S's in it. Gary, Indiana, Gary, Indiana, Gary, Indiana, let me say it once again. Gary, Indiana, Gary, Indiana, Gary, Indiana, that's the town that knew me well. If you'd like to have a logical explanation, how I have been on this elegant single page, I will say without a moment of hesitation. There's just one place that can light my day. Gary, Indiana, not Louisiana, Paris, and New York are all. But Gary, Indiana, my home sweet home. If you'd like to have a logical explanation, how I have been on this elegant single page song, I will say without a moment of hesitation, there's just one place that can light my face. Gary, Indiana, not Louisiana, Paris, and New York are all. But Gary, Indiana, my home sweet
Leave the dishes, Mom. I'll do them. Oh, Dr. James, for the sociable. Oh, there'll be plenty of time.
Right, if you insist, dear. I won't persuade the logic.
Hey, do the Shins live around here?
The Shin home is on East Elm. This is West Elm.
Criminy! Oh, so you're the piano teacher in this town. You must know about this fellow Hill forming a band around here.
Yes.
Well, don't let it worry you no more. I got the goods on him in spades. That's swindling through Little Ricker. That's why I gotta see shit. Number 8 only makes a 15-minute water stop. Your way sure it's money. Sure, concentrate 5 minutes on you, girl.
Who are you?
The name is Charlie Cowan, and Lucille. But just now, I'm out to protect the good name of the traveling fraternity from this swindler.
Mr. Cowell, you're making a big mistake.
Mistake? I own lettuce for two. That fella's been the raspberry seed I listened to just long enough. He spoiled little in life for me. He's not gonna spoil life. Say, what kind of music teacher are you? You didn't see the room. Why, you're no more professor.
I know all about that. Well, band leaders aren't always called professor. It's an academic courtesy. He's a fine director and...
Now, wait just 1 minute. Fine director? Have you heard one note of music from any band?
Well, no.
But nothing. Early girl, that fella never formed a band in his life, and he never will. Not on your previous existence.
If you just listen to me for a minute.
I'd like to. I like to for a lot more than that. Swear, got the inclination. But I got to get back on that train, and I gotta leave this dynamite with somebody on the way to the depot. Bye, girl. See you next time I come through town.
You'll never make me catch that train at the depot. You'll have to catch it at the crossing.
No, sir. I gotta leave word, and I see you're not the one to leave.
Just a minute, Mr. Cowell. You don't know me very well yet. No, I mean, I don't know you.
Yeah, well, I need more time anyway.
I never met a man who sells anvils before. That's something, well, quite different.
It takes a real salesman to tell you that. Anvils have a limited appeal.
Leave word with me.
Nope, not on your inside. How do I know you'll deliver these letters?
Oh, you should be able to trust me. There's your stupid train. Now run for it.
Why you double dealer? Who do you think you're protecting? That fella's got a girl in every county in Illinois. That's not counting the ears and teeth like you. The co-accepted to keep their mouths shut. Neither one of you have heard the last of me. Girly girl!
I can hear the chapel bell chime. Ding dong ding, at the least suggestion of the question. Light a rose, I hope again rose, without a sweetheart to my name. Good evening, Miss Marian. Light a rose, how everyone knows that I know you're the same. So here's
What's your team just now? What were Oi, Professor Hill.
Mrs. Peru. Good evening, Miss Marian.
Why don't you and Marian just come and set? I've got some jelly on the stove.
There's no jelly on the stove, Mama.
I'll just put some on.
Shall we set as your mother said?
Well,
You did ask me to call, remember?
did I? I didn't mean anything by it.
Now, Miss Marian, I'm not suggesting your invitation inferred anything but academic enlightenment. The think system? You know, I've been by your house a time or two to explain it to you, but there always seem to be people around. Ladies, mostly, I thought.
Yes, Mrs. Squires and several of the ladies.
I'm glad. I wouldn't want anyone beating my time.
You wouldn't?
Oh, no, ma'am. Tough crowd. Well, evidently, tonight is not the convenient evening. I'll see you later at the sociable.
Professor Hill, is it true that you had 100?
Yes.
What I'm trying to say is it really true that you've developed a think system?
Think system? The think system. Well, it's quite simple, really. As simple as whistling. You simply think the tune up here, and it comes out clearly here. Now, why don't you try that before asking any further questions?
I'll take your word for it.
Could it be sit down.
Are all music teachers as dense as I am?
All music teachers?
I dare say you meet dozens, even hundreds.
Well,
Have they all been as fascinated as I have with the think system?
Well, some more and some less. In fact, one young lady thought up the same system before I got to her town. She showed me some refinements.
I see.
Have I said something wrong?
Please, don't let me keep you, Professor Hill. I'm sure you have many more important things to be doing than to explain the think system to me.
No, I can't think of one. Couldn't we please sit down?
I must be very dull company for a man of your experience.
Now, where'd you get an idea like that?
Well, one hears rumors about traveling salesmen.
Now, Miss Marian, you should listen to everything you hear. After all, one even hears rumors of librarians.
I presume you are referring to Uncle Matty.
Uncle Matty?
Mr. Madison was my father's best friend. And no matter what they say, he left that library job to me so that Mother and Winthrop and I could have some security. Now surely you don't believe...
No, that's exactly what I'm trying to tell you. Now, why do you think people come up with these rumors?
Narrow-mindedness, jealousy. Jealousy mostly, I guess.
And jealousy mostly starts rumors about traveling salesmen. Why? What have you heard?
Oh, nothing about you personally. Just generally.
Then what have you heard generally?
Just that. But of course. It stands to reason that disappointment and jealousy can lead to take you for instance. Your attentions to customers and, well, teachers might be easily misconstrued, mightn't they?
Why?
Well, I mean, like you said, if another salesman or somebody were jealous, they could be downright lies, now couldn't they?
What could?
Rumors and things.
Of course.
I mean, it just goes to show you, you should never believe everything you hear, doesn't it? I mean, if people would just sit down and discuss things.
Now, Miss Marian, about that sitting thing. Now, I would love to discuss anything in the world with you, but couldn't we do it sitting down? I mean, you do sit in these bed and everything.
Yes, I suppose we could sit here.
Or we could sit on a hollow log down by the footbridge.
Oh, no. I couldn't do that. I've never been to the footbridge with a man in my life.
Just to talk.
But I have to get changed for the social.
Would 15 minutes be enough?
Oh, no. I just couldn't. Please. Some other time. Maybe tomorrow.
My dear little librarian, you pile up enough tomorrows, and you'll find you've collected nothing but a whole lot of empty yesterdays. Now, I don't know about you, but I would like to make today something worth remembering.
Oh, so would I.
The footbridge, 15 minutes.
15 minutes.
Miss Marian.
Mama! What? I just told the professor that I'd meet him at the footbridge in 15 minutes!
Glory be in the saints be praised. It worked!
What worked?
I've been using the think system on you from the parlor.
Mama!
Hey, Gregory, the uniforms have arrived. The kids are in them already. The people are gonna be screaming for music if those kids show up to the sociable.
Yeah?
But here's most of the money. I got Tommy to collect it. He's holding the kids down at the lumberyard, and they're practicing. Hey, what's up with you? You ain't looking so good.
I'll be fine, Marcellus. You got the rig?
Got
What time's the freight go?
it. 9:40 from the junction.
It's not even 8:30 yet.
Look, you wanna turtle around here and get yourself caught in a bunny trap? Be my guest. But I suggest you cheese it.
I'll be fine, Marcellus, and now leave. Miss Marian, you're late.
But you said 15 minutes.
No, I don't mean that kind of late. I'd say about 26 years late. Took you all this time to get to the footbridge with a fella.
Do you want to know the truth? It was almost longer.
Oh?
Halfway here, I nearly turned back. I suppose I'm not the first to find it easier to think clearly when not under the spell of your salesmanship.
Now, Miss Marian, surely you don't think that I've been trying to sell you anything.
Oh no. You've given me something. That's why I had to come.
I don't recall having given you anything.
Oh yes, you have. Something beautiful. That's why I came, and I'm so glad. Oh, please, don't be afraid. I expect too much more. One can't expect a traveling salesman to stay put. I know there have been many ports of call, and there will be many more. But that's no reason for me not to be grateful for what you have left behind for me.
Marian, You'll have to excuse me. I'm expecting a telegram from Glenn Miller. This might be it. And what, my fine sir, might it be now?
Who is the salesman around here? By the looks of it, she's selling and you're buying.
I've got to keep her off balance, haven't I?
She's so far off balance, You can't tell from a catapult in a hurricane.
Now look here, Buster Brown. I've worked my way up the ranks in this skirmish, and I'm not leaving until I've earned my commission. Now scram! Never a dull moment in the music business. Now, where were we?
You're going to tell me what I don't know about you.
Well, we don't have to go into that right now, do we?
Of course not, Harold. We don't ever have to go into that. The librarian hasn't felt much like doing research lately, but she did plenty of it when you first came here.
About what?
About Professor Harold Hill, Gary Conservatory of Music, gold medal class of '05. Harold, there was no Gary Conservatory in '05.
Well, there most certainly...
Because the town wasn't even built until '06. I'll see you at the sociable.
How long have you known?
I've known since 3 days after you arrived. I tore this out of the Indiana Journal. I meant to use it against you, but now I give it to you with all my heart.
But if you knew this whole time, why? With 110 chords right behind, then I only took my place as the one and only mix, and I put up and down the square. The 110 chords right behind. Of every shape of life. Sweet dreams be yours, now good night. My son,
Rick, this guy's crazy. He's going all the way down, he's doing everything.
I'll say I'm crazy. Missed my train. Probably lost my job. I got you now, Bill. And you'll pay. You're being a thing now for work that piano teacher. I told her all about you. What did she do? Lollygagged me around until I couldn't get to shit. Little around that hungry vixen around here.
You get out of here before I kill
You hot baboon! I'll stay in this town till you get yours up, down, ruined sideways! But you never even knew the territory!
Greg, the rate's in the alley, let's go, come on.
Stop! flim-flammer, and they take care of pickpockets. Oh, you mean the music professor? Music professor? Not on your finest cooker, mister.
The fellow that organized the band?
There ain't any band! There ain't ever been any band! There ain't ever going to be any band! Unless you hunt this man down right now, like mad dogs, there ain't gonna be any Harold Hell either! He will be on the next train out of town! I said get his credentials a long time! I got his credentials right here! Well, what are we waiting for? Yeah! Money back! I want his heart! Yeah! Find him and bring him back here roped and hog-tied if you have to. Yeah! Give me the slip. All right, after him. I got the bill! I got the bill! Let's go back this road!
He's run away. Please go. Please, Harold. They're even talking about tar and feathers.
Marian, it's not often that I'm out lost in the woods, but
It's all right. Don't you know that? You don't owe me a word. Not a word. Now hurry, please.
Quick! I can't see him over here! Let's start down my way!
now hold on a minute, son.
I'm not your son. Let me go.
Not till I talk to you.
You are a person who is full of truth anyway.
I would too tell the truth.
Why not?
Would too. I tell you anything you want to know.
Do we need a band?
No.
Are you a big liar?
Yes.
Are you a dirty rotten drunk?
Yes.
Let go of me, you dirty rotten drunk!
Now look here, I'm bigger than you, and you're gonna stand here and listen to it all, so you may as well stop wiggling. Now there are two things that you're entitled to know. First, you're a wonderful kid. That's why I wanted you in the band. So you quit moping around, feeling sorry for yourself.
What band?
I always think there's a band in a kid.
What's the other thing you're entitled to know?
Well, come to think of it, I don't think you ought to hear it.
I wish you'd never come to River City. No, you don't, Winthrop. You believe in sister? I believe everything he ever said. What he promised us? I know what he promised us, and it all came true, just like he said. The lights, the colors, the symbols, and the flags. Where is all that? In the way that every kid in this town walked around all summer, and looked and acted, and especially you, Winthrop. And the parents, too. Does Mama wish he'd never come to River City? Well, you do, don't you? No, Winthrop. Now you'd better go, Harold, please. Go on, Professor, hurry up!
Can't leave, Winthrop.
Why not?
Well, for the first time in my life, I got my foot caught in the door.
Quick! I can't see the home any longer. They're coming! They're coming! Come on, let's go again this way!
Yeah, there he is! Keep them hands down. And always remember, fellow River City, I did everything in my power to prevent this dire happening from happening. I was patient with you, oh my people, because I knew that hell not freeze in a day. But if you non-good-for-nothing knuckleheads would have listened to me sooner than the snake in our bosom would have been misapprehended by this time. 70 years ago, our forefathers.
Hey, how do you propose we get our money back?
Yeah, he's gotten $300 in uniforms just tonight.
Or my boy either, since just after supper.
Just a minute! Virtue has triumphed! The sword of retribution has cut down Professor Harold Hill! And if there are those who, as I've said, who are plucking the tar and melting the feathers, I shall not say them nay.
Well, I should think there ought to be some of you who could forget your everlasting Iowa stubborn chip on the shoulder arrogance long enough to remember what this town was like before Harold Hill came to it. Do you remember? Well, do you?
Now hold up there!
Then after he came, suddenly there were things to do and things to be proud of and people to go out of your way for. Surely some of you can be grateful for what this man has brought to us. He put some life into this soulless old town. And I should think that some of you could swallow your pride enough to admit it.
You're wasting a great deal of our time here. If there are those who does not want this man, Hill, to be tarred and feathered, let him stand up. I mean, raise his hand. You lady, put that down. And to the rest of you, standing there like a bunch of shop-shy sheep, maybe you can remember some of the other things, like what you paid for, all those uniforms, technical instruction books, grand instruments, the clear understanding and warranty that your children would be taught to pay in the bell. Well, there's the bell. Where's the bell?
All right, men. Think. 1,
Have you all gone daft or just deaf? Just listen to them, you flock of rats and geese. You go to music? Why, that's a train crashing into a tin factory.
Hey, watch what you're saying, mister. That's my Frankie at the horn.
Is that what it is?
That's what it is.
That sounds like a broken
Trumpet and a twister.
Now you just got some nerve lost into our town and criticizing our pants.
You
you already have, Gregory.
Why do you have to sit through a 3-hour-long play and then listen to me talk for another 2 hours? I don't agree with that sentiment. So, as always, we have to give our greatest thanks to everyone who's helped out. Obviously, the senior class of 2025 is very grateful to everyone who's in the sound box, especially Father Kopek. So, Father Kopek, pain that you've gone through trying to teach me how to sing. Next, of course, we have to thank all of the wonderful ladies who came and helped us sing, because we cannot sing, as you found out. So, I think that it's only fair that we give them the best that we have. So, Sebastian, could you bring up the flowers, please? So, firstly, I think I'd like to thank Annalie Speck. I think she did the almost best. So as all of you found out throughout the play, I have a terrible memory for lines and for names. So I'm just going to go through Isabella Hickson. Thank you so much. Sorry, Callista, thanks so much. Marie Staffke has been in so many plays. She's already been in a play with me, and I gotta say, she's so much better than I am. So, next, of course, Mary Dieters is a much better dancer than I will ever be. Probably deserves the most amount of thanks. I've stepped on her toes so many times when she was trying to teach me how to dance. She's yelled at me so many times, and I deserve it so much. Thank you so much. but that was the greatest acting I think I've ever seen. Thank you so much. Is definitely one of the greatest dancers of all time. She was with Solo, and she made Solo look like a fool. So. Is possibly the nicest person that I know. So many times she asked me if I was about to die. And I gotta say, yes, absolutely. Thank you so much. I'm sorry, I stared at you a lot during the scenes, trying to make you laugh, and yeah, that was probably painful for you. Yeah, it worked. So, thanks for very much. I don't think I ever really talked to you, but you definitely kept this guy in mind. And that's Therese, Herman, I think that you were possibly the greatest matchup with Ian Fahey. That was hilarious watching you dance. Sophia Sullivan is another one of those girls that is possibly one of the nicest people that I know. Dancing was, I'm going to say it's painful, not because she knows how to dance. I don't know how to dance. And she put up with it for like, I don't even know, 6 practices? I don't know how you did that. And of course, we found out during this play that I can't sing, and I found out during this play that Lucy Reed can sing. I mean, she can sing. I know that she really, really wanted this role, and yeah, sorry about that. So, Lucy, you're the best, honestly. Every year, Mrs. Borbeau is given a bouquet of flowers, and I think I finally understand. Because every year, Mr. Borbeau comes to the play every night till like 12 o'clock at night, and then Father Sick has to come in and yell at us and tell us to go to bed. So, I think this year we're going to do things a little bit differently. Mr. Borbeau, I think we ought to give you the flowers. I really think that it's Mrs. Borbeau that deserves this little gift bag with this wonderful little bottle of liquid courage, I think is what it's called. I may not be a great actor, and I definitely can't sing, but all of these guys, they can sing, they can dance. I think there's an ABBA song about that. What's more there to say? I mean, you all came, you all watched us. I hope you enjoyed it. If you didn't, it's my fault. I mean, we are the Music Men. So.